Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to look at what to do if someone's got a really good headlock. We've got Ewan Maddox, who's our wrestling coach. He competes for his country. He's very, very good, and when he gets head and arm, you're stuck there. A good head and arm, if I borrow Graham a minute, a good head and arm means that I'm under his shoulder and I'm holding in here. Okay, there's Schultz chokes there, the Das, and all these different moves. So what I've got to do is I've got to adapt my style. I can't limp arm out. I can't limp arm out through this shoulder. It's too thin. I can't sit out because his sprawl's too good. So what I have to do, I'm going to have to risk going through certain chokes to get this, all right? But you know that. So, but you're going to have to risk it. So he's going to go head and arm, and he holds it really tight, and I'm stuck. I can't limp arm out because I can't get my shoulder through that gap. He's holding his shoulder too tight. He could go to a Das, and he could go to Pharmaconda, and he could go to lots of different chokes. What I need to do is I need to spread my shoulders, and I need to grab the opposite elbow. Okay? The reason why I do this is I'm trying to have some level of control of this arm. Yep, he could go to Anaconda, he could do all these things. That's something I'm going to have to risk. He's a high-level grappler. 9 times out of 10, they'll just try and maintain the head and arm to control you. Okay? Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tripod up and I'm going to force my head to the floor. Okay? And I'm putting loads of pressure on this arm. If he tries to do any of the chokes, I'm going to drive this elbow out and I'll escape anyway. Okay? As he slides his arm up to here, I'm going to try and slide the arm off. Alright, but I'm strong in this position. He's really tight still. One of the reasons why I do this is I'm trying to slide him down my back. I'm trying to get his sprawl to be lower. Okay, and I'm here. It's hard, but so is life. Alright, from here what I'm going to do then is I'm going to base on the ground. And as I base on the ground, I'm going to bring my knees underneath myself. This hand is just underneath my hips, and I'm going to use this to drag him towards me. And as I drag him towards me, I'm going to sit, and I'm going to shoot my leg through, and I go to some kind of Z guard. Keeping my shoulders separate, trying to stop him going to Das or Anaconda or any of these things. I'm holding really tight to the arm that's wrapped around my head, which seems counterintuitive. But if Graham tries to go to Das or anything, I'm actually holding this arm, keeping everything tight. Okay? So once I'm here, I'm going to have to block his hip and force myself out. As I say, you're putting yourself through a lot of risk, but sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. Okay? So give it a go and play with it. It's unlikely you're going to find someone with a really good level of head and arm control. Everyone wants to dive on your back, but every now and again you meet a wrestler who can do that. So having these things is a good idea. Okay.